What's going on, guys? ddrummerboy76, and I'm bringing you the cm901 gun review. So this is the fourth installment in the assault rifles. The next will be coming up is the Type 95, and just say real quick, I got these sources that I'm getting this from are Wikipedia, the cm901 Wikipedia, and the Call of Duty Wikia. So if you want to check those out, you can just like search on Google, and for the Wikipedia and the Call of Duty Wikia. Like if you just search like cm901, you'll get this. But without further ado, let's get started. The cm901 is a relatively new assault rifle. It's since it's only been produced in the 2010s to the present. It has a modular weapon system, so it can be converted from an assault rifle to a designated marksman rifle, as well as a short barrel carbine without the use of tools. Its place of origin is, of course, the United States. The manufacturer is the Colt Defense. There's only one variant, and that's the SP901. And really, the only specifications that they make on the Wikipedia page are of its weight, and that weight is 9 pounds, which is 4.1 kilograms unloaded. Alright, so now if we go to the Call of Duty Wikia. Okay, the cm901 has a damage of 49 to 25 multiplayer. The weapon class is, of course, an assault rifle. The magazine size is 30 rounds, which is standard to the assault rifle category. 45 rounds extended mags. It is unlocked at level 18. The starting ammunition is 30 plus 60 multiplayer. Maximum ammunition is standard for the assault rifle category with 180 rounds. Reload time is 2.33 seconds loaded, 2.7 seconds unloaded. Rate of fire is 666 rounds per minute. The range is 49 to 25. The recoil is high, and I don't know, it just says high, but I think that the recoil is very high, and I think that you definitely do need either a silencer or kick on this, because this thing will jump, and you have to either I don't know, you just have to fire and burst at long range, because this will just go off target all the time. The penetration is medium. Fire mode is automatic. And yeah. Okay, so this is basically what the wiki has to say about it. The cm901 is unlocked at level 18 in multiplayer. The cm901 is one of the deadliest assault rifles because of its high damage, relatively clear iron sights, and good handling, with a moderate reload time. This allows it to excel in all engagements, be it far, medium, and even short ranges, where it performs with lethal force due to its high damage. It should be noted that the cm901 is at a slight disadvantage compared to other assault rifles in core game types. Other assault rifles such as ACR-618 and the M4A1 boast the same 3-shot kill power at close range, but lower recoil and higher fire rate, as the cm901 has the second slowest rate of fire among the assault rifles. And I actually do agree with this. The cm901, it can be good in hardcore game types, but sometimes it can fail at core game types, because the ACR, the M4A1, they have good power, and they have a relatively low recoil. So even though you'll probably might not be able to kill them, I think that this gun would be best suited for hardcore, and I've actually used it in hardcore, and it worked for me, and it has one of the highest damages, and you can just kill people in 2 shots maximum. So yeah. The red dot sight and the holographic sight are useful, though not mandatory, because the iron sights are relatively clear. And yeah, I used to use the red dot sight on the cm901. You can actually see it in my introduction video. And I found out that when you actually get used to using the iron sights, the gun just by itself is not that bad. I mean, I like the iron sights now, but I used to not be able to use them at all. And it's just kind of a learning curve, learning how to use the iron sights, because they're not like the ACR, which are on a relatively clear iron sights, which I don't know, it could like help you aim like most of the time. The silencer is also effective since the cm901 has high minimum damage, taking 4 shots to kill range. And as you can see, I'm using the silencer right now, and I'm actually using the heartbeat sensor because this gun is also good for like sneaking around corners, and like if you are trying to like flank them, like flank the enemy, it's really good because if you're wearing like assassin and like dead silence, you can just be like, you know, a ninja, and like have your heartbeat sensor and silencer and just like take them all out without even knowing that you're there. So I think that's one of the ups about this gun. Due to its rather high recoil, the kick proficiency is recommended for effective use, especially for targets at range or behind heavy cover. Apart from that, attachments is also useful to create a setup to the player's preference and focus to reduce flinch when getting shot. Yes, I'd definitely recommend either kick or attachments. If you're not gonna use two attachments, then I'd definitely recommend a silencer with kick, because I think that it'll like definitely tame the recoil and you'll be able to stay on target 90% of the time. The cm901 is somewhat compared to the AK-47 because of similar stats. The cm901 has clearer iron sights along with an earlier unlock level. The raise and drop times are quicker than the AK-47, and the recoil is less shaky when aiming down the sights. The cm901 also has a slightly quicker reload times, both loaded and unloaded. Yeah, I think that the cm901, just in my opinion, I like it more than the AK-47 because, for one thing, I do not like, I generally don't like AK-47s in Modern Warfare games. I don't know what it is. Like I liked it. Like I liked the AK-47 in Black Ops, but I didn't like it in Modern Warfare 2. And I don't know. I sort of liked it in Call of Duty 4, but like I really don't like it in Modern Warfare 3 because I just hate the iron sights. I don't like how it has much recoil. But when they patched it, like this is being recorded after the patch. I think it's definitely better, but I still like am not like comfortable using it. But I digress. Okay, so how am I doing on time? Alright, yeah, so some closing comments about this gun. I think that it is, you know, it's a generally good gun. I mean, you have to get like used to the iron sights and everything. I think that it's very good at close range, and like I think that the hipfire is decent because like you can see I can get like maybe like a few hipfire kills where like I start hipfiring and then like I aim down the sights while I'm hipfiring. So I think that if you like tame the recoil, or if you like find some way to control that recoil, like this gun can really shine, and like you can get some really good kill streaks with this gun. I mean, my ranking like against any other assault rifles, I would definitely put this as like maybe like tied with the Scar, like which in being like the second, maybe like the second best best assault rifle, just like the in the automatic category. Maybe I'll say different. Yeah, maybe I'll think different in another video, but I don't know. Just right now, I think that it's a really great gun. It's completable with Scar. I think that if you learn how to use it correctly, like you can basically it'll work in like many engagements, like short range, medium range, but it suffers at long range since like you'd have to burst fire, and like that recoil would really like I don't know, make you suffer. But also if you put like an ACOG scope and like a silencer, maybe like the recoil would be tamed, and like you'd be able to keep all of your shots on target. So yeah, I think that this is the end. This is ddrummerboy76 signing out. Peace. Overall score is an 8.